Hi, I'm Louis Tomlinson. This is the Eliott Show. Let's fucking go.
Ooh, ooh. It is the Eliott Show Cameos, and that's where we have your favorite artist stop by and make a guest appearance on our show. And tonight we got a fan favorite bringing some new stuff for us. Everybody make some noise for Louis Tomlinson.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing some new jams. We got a lot to get into. You got new single, new album on the way, a lot of new stuff. But let's start with the new song, "Lemonade." Tell us about how that came together and what you were trying to accomplish with this song.
I wanted the first single of this record to be like a statement of intent and definitely kind of feel different to what I've done before. I think my first singles in the past I've always gone for something kind of big sounding, but I really wanted to try and take some risk with the production and stuff like that on Lemonade. And also had the luxury of being able to write and record a lot of this record in Costa Rica and just surrounded by beautiful, beautiful landscape and just so much to look at. So definitely, I'd say that definitely played a massive role in how the song like sounds and feels.
Yeah, because setting the vibes and the background, the ambiance is going to play a huge part in that, and we can see it because it's such a fun song. It starts off with that groovy funk sound, get everybody dancing. And now you got the album coming out. How did I get here? Tell us what can we expect from that? What can you tell us about it right now?
I'd say Lemonade is a good advert for the record and the risks that I've tried to take. A lot of my music in the past is by choice been quite guitar driven, and there's definitely moments like that on the record, but I wanted to try a few different things across this album. And I know it's a really, really cliche thing to say, but the most important thing for me was that people felt good listening to the record. Because in the past, it's often been a move of mine to kind of like pull on the heartstrings a little bit like that.
Hmm.
There's still a few moments like that on this record, but I really wanted to I wanted to create something that felt like light and didn't take itself too seriously, and like fun, basically.
Okay, so we can expect a lot of fun on this album. A lot of dancey tunes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This kind of, I mean, they're not so much dancey, but there's a lightness to it.
Yeah, some all right. Can't wait to hear it. Now you also got the new tour to go with it in
Yeah.
2026. You just announced it. Everybody's excited for it on the world tour. Um, how do you feel going into this next tour? I mean, because you've toured all over, but how do you feel getting prepared for this tour?
Touring's my favorite thing to do. I really, really love it. And I'm lucky enough to just pretty much most shows, if not all shows, just have this like great, great atmosphere and
Mhm.
great energy at the shows. So that's a really good feeling. Like definitely the last tour that I went on definitely informed this record massively in terms of my confidence and how I felt, going into making the record. So touring, it's that's the best part of the job for me, really. I love the creative process as well, but I love how literal tour is. I love going out there and singing for the people and getting such an amazing reaction back. Yeah, it's really special.
Yeah, the interaction with the fans. You can't beat that. And you got some super diehard fans that love you very much. I know the love is mutual. But something you're doing for the first time is headlining a show at Madison Square Garden by yourself. This is your first time doing it as a solo act. I don't know if we as regular people can understand the magnitude of what it's like to play those big arenas like Madison Square Garden and O2, but can you put into words of what it's like to play have that honor of headlining a show at Madison Square?
It's exactly that, man. It really is an honor. Like definitely, it's such a prestigious venue. And it's not even something that's really been like overly on my radar for me. Like I didn't really until we started having proper conversations about this tour, like I'd not even really thought about it. That was always kind of like out the realms of like possibility. So to have the luxury and honor to be able to play it, yeah, it's going to be really, really special. And I imagine it's the kind of one that you'd see maybe fans traveling to because I think it'll be like a celebration for all of us on that night, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I can't wait to see it. Now, you said you've been still learning and growing as an artist, which is hard to believe because you've been in the game for so long. But what is something that you've learned, or something that you grew in your performing department over the past year?
In terms of performing, I've actively been trying more and more to really, really enjoy it because, like, sometimes I can put a bit of like if I have a bad show, like it'll be a bad show in my head, like, and I try and do a little bit better with like letting that kind of stuff go. I mean, also that this record taught me a lot in the fact that I've taken a few risks, and I feel like it's rewarded me and how it's made me feel. So I'll definitely carry some of that into tour. But also the kind of crowds I have, they're always on side, man. So I really, yeah, in those kind of times, should probably cut myself a bit of slack.
Yeah, yeah, because if you mess up on stage, it may just reminds us that you're human and they don't care too much. It's like, oh, this show is special. This is live. This is real music out here.
That's true, yeah, man. Yeah.
Now we get on this show, we like to do social commentary, which is when we jump into the comment section on social media to see what the people are saying. They had a lot to say about your new song, Lemonade. I'm just gonna read a couple of them, get your reactions to them. But they said it's already a banger. They
Nice.
said it's a summer hit for autumn. Sure, why the hell not?
Love that.
They said the hot hairstyle is back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
love
said so good I can't stop humming it. And Lemonade, did Jay-Z cheat on him too?
it. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
Uh,
Yeah, rave reviews. Rave reviews. That's lovely.
yeah, yeah. What's it like for you to see the people react to your new music like that?
Oh yeah, it's lovely, man. I mean, obviously, like just before release, you're just hoping that that's going to be the case. So, yeah, to see the support, it has been really, really amazing, man. So yeah, really, really thankful, grateful as always.
Yeah, it's awesome. Now we're gonna try to do something that we haven't done before. I got a voicemail. We allow our fans to call in, so they have questions for you. So they left a voicemail. I'm gonna play it for you, so you can get a genuine question from a real fan.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
Molly from Philadelphia. My question is, which record or project has been the most challenging or rewarding for you, and why? Or who has been your biggest influence or mentor within your journey? Thanks so much. Bye.
Ooh, the awe has thrown me
Yeah,
off.
yeah, so I guess you can take your pick or do both,
Okay,
but
okay. I would say the most challenging record to make undoubtedly was my first one was Walls. I was going through I was doing that like whole like speed dating thing where you work with like 50 different writers across the whole thing, and
oh dang.
it was a lot. It was a lot. So like that definitely was the most challenging. I'd say the most rewarding definitely has been this last record for kind of the reason that I stated before, because I was willing to take a little bit more risk, and I love the way that that sounds really. So, yeah,
Okay, I like it. I like it. Now with your album, it's called How Did I Get Here? I'm sure you've been in a lot of situations where you've had to ask yourself that. I know I've been in situations like, take a second, like, how did I get here? And you do a lot of side quests. We seen you doing soccer games, being on Family Guy. But what's like a side quest that was unique to you to where you just had to say, how did I get here?
do you know what that Family Guy episode was definitely up there because I've been at like I don't watch it so much these days, but like I was like watching it so much at that age, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I certainly never really imagined kind of doing something like that. That definitely would have been one of those moments. I know, and yeah, actually, any kind of charity football, soccer game I've played in as a big football fan, like that's always really, really cool. Um, I I suppose I will definitely feel like that when I play Madison Square Garden for sure. Um, yeah, I still ask me like myself that question most days. I feel very grateful, man. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. When you do that show, take a time to just soak it all in, and really truly embrace it. Because I got a feeling that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Awesome, man. Well, Louis, thank you so much for taking the time and joining the show. We really appreciate you. Good luck with the album. Good luck on tour, and wish you nothing but the best.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.